Hey y'all, get ready with me while I tell y'all my little sister's friend paid me out of $83 last night. So basically, we all go to Hot and Juicy to go get seafood. Before we even went, I asked everybody if they have money to go to Hot and Juicy because I am not paying all that money for y'all to go to Hot and Juicy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm already paying for all this stuff for her birthday. Like, any other day, I always pay for everything for her and her friends. But today, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Anyway, those that quote-unquote said they had money went, and those who could not afford it, they let me know that they couldn't afford it and that they wanted to just do something next week when they had the money to do it. So we get to Hot and Juicy. Everybody gets to order in their food. My little sister's friend decides that she doesn't want to pay her bill, right? So she comes up with every excuse in the book on why she can't pay her bill. Her first excuse was her mom can't find me on Cash App. She looked me up twice, and she can't send her money that way. The second one was her dad just got shot in the heart after I asked for the tab so everybody could pay their bills so we could leave, because by this time it's almost midnight. That was the second excuse, right? Her dad got shot. And the third excuse was that her mom was just going to pay me in cash when she came to pick her child up. So when I asked for the bill to come out, this little girl decided that this is where she's going to pull the card that her dad just got shot. Mind you, her dad didn't get shot, y'all. Her brother confirmed. Her daddy did not die. He's still alive. He's still breathing. But she said he got shot to get out of pay her bill. For me, it's never been that deep. I tell everybody, if you cannot afford something, just tell me. Just tell me. I just don't like being blindsided. I don't like spending excessive money when I already have a budget set for whatever we're planning to do. That's why I always ask people, do you have money? If you don't, you tell me, and I got you covered. I know times are hard. I know this economy is not the best. And if I can afford to do it for 2, what makes you think I can afford to do it for 3? So she goes to the bathroom. She's crying. Some of her friends go to console her, which is some of the people that went to get seafood. My little sister comes back out of the bathroom from consoling? For making sure her friend was okay, let's say that. And she's like, oh no, she's not crying. She's just sitting on the floor, like, in shock. Then when she comes to the table, the little girl, she's like wiping these crocodile tears out of her eye. Mind y'all, I'm already on game. I'm already aware, like, you just simply don't have the money to pay for your bill, right? And originally, I just would have took it to the chin until this happened. We get back to the house. She's waiting outside, right? And this car pulls up. She's talking about, oh, I'm like, whose car is that? Because they have the hazards on, you know, typical Uber shit. They have the hazards on, all this stuff. And then the person rolls down the window. It's an old white man. But mind you, she's saying that's her brother. After she's leaving, she tells my little sister that her mom's going to send her the money, my little sister the money, to send to me. The adult's going to send the kid the money instead of just sending it to the adult. Or calling the adult to figure out what's going on, why she can't. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, something not adding up for real. And I'm getting irritated because now you're playing in my face. The car pulls off. Her and my little sister, they share locations. So I asked my little sister, I was like, you got her location? She's like, yeah. I pull up to her house. Because one thing about her tooth is for certain, I don't play them type of games. Prior to pulling up to her house, I did call the number that supposedly text my little sister. That was her quote-unquote mom. And it was a text now number. One thing I don't like is coming to people's door late at night. Because mind y'all, it's dang near almost 1 in the morning-ish. So I knock at the door. And I only knock because I literally seen her brother in the window, in the kitchen, washing dishes. The lights were on in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So me expecting, okay, she just put up to her house because her location, she's very active. I see her. Then on top of that, I'm like, okay, a parent should be home. I knock at the door. Her brother answered. Her younger brother. And I'm like, hi, like, is there a parent here at all? And he's like, no. Why, what's up? But he's acting very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he know what's up. Like, he know what's going on. Mind you, I'm a grown-ass adult. That's why I asked for a parent. He says a parent's not home. I'm like, okay. Can you call a parent? Because I tried to call the number that was supposed to be y'all's mom, but it's actually a text now number. And I'm guessing there's no more minutes or whatever for that number, so nothing's going through. He was like, why? What's going on? And I told him, I was like, well, your sister owes me money. At first, he said his sister wasn't even home until I told him, like, look, like, her location is literally green, and it's showing that she's here. She's actually moving right now. So then that's when he was like, oh, okay, I see, like, right, don't play with me. So then he, quote-unquote, called his mom. His mom basically said, from what he said, she's saying that she's going to deal with the issue in the morning because she's at work. Whole time, her car is sitting right outside. How are you at work when your car is sitting right here? If you work from home, kudos to you, great, amazing. If an adult is coming to your door about your child, it should be no reason why you're not getting your ass up to figure out what's going on, especially if somebody's knocking at your door at damn near 1 in the morning. Be for real. I literally explained to the brother, like, what's going on. I was like, I'm not trying to be, like, rude or anything, but X, Y, Z has happened, and I just need to talk to an adult, a parent, to figure out how we can resolve the issue. Then I said, if you cannot get a parent, I would rather your sister come to the door and explain to me why she had the audacity to lie to me instead of just tell me that she just could not afford to pay her stuff. Nothing happens, y'all. Nothing. Nothing at all. So then I had to go in with a little kill, and I was like, you guys have the same dad? He said, yeah. I was like, well, my condolences to you. And he's looking at me like dumbfounded, like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, he's like, huh? And I'm like, yeah, your sister said that your dad got shot in the heart tonight, so, like, I know how it feels to lose a parent, so, you know, I'm sorry, like, that happened to you. He looked at me and was like, I don't know nothing about that. Right, because she's a liar. Then for you to sit here and say that your parent passed away, knowing damn well y'all in the same house together, like, that is literally below the low. So then we're playing this game of going back and forth, opening the door, closing the door, talking to a parent, not talking to a parent. Yeah. So then eventually we get a text on my little sister's phone from the girl saying that basically no one should be knocking at the door this late. Your sister's going to get her money. So at this point, I'm like, karma is just going to get y'all. Karma's going to get you. And it's going to suck 10 times more if your mom or your dad or whoever you're with was in on this, on you walking out on paying your bill. Like, who does that? Then on top of that, y'all, I was told I was going to see my money. This is what the little girl said. I was going to see my money this morning from her mom. Y'all, it's 9:50 in the morning. Still ain't seen it. But yeah, the little girl scammed me. And then come to find out, she's known for stealing shoes. So my little sister is very apologetic. She thought she knew her, but in reality, clearly she didn't know it. Like, even though this situation is so bad to be in, I'm still going to be this nice, loving person. My heart is still not going to change. I'm just going to move smarter when it comes to certain things. And my little sister is going to choose better friends.